My name is Russell Green. Maybe you passed me and my family out on the highway. Maybe you were driving some fancy sports car or an old beat-up four-door. Or maybe you've had some hard times like us and you're out on the road with your house hitched up behind you and America the Beautiful up ahead. But whoever you are, you be sure to give us a wave next time you drive by, because we're your neighbors and we're all on the road together.
Change it back. I like that song.
Me too. Loved it. Loved it.
You outvoted 1 to 3.
2 to 3.
I hate the way grown-ups count.
Me too.
Hey, I thought you were asleep.
I am.
Welcome back. This is Tom Sheridan, KSRT. Fairfield Talk Radio. I'd like to read something to you. It's a letter to the editor of the Weekly Gazette. To whom it may concern, it was a great day in America. The sun was shining, the sky was blue, and the mail was on time. For me, the mail carried with the best news I've had yet. My request for citizenship has been approved. I can now face the future with hope and pride in my adopted country of New Zealand. You heard it right, folks. He's moving to the land of the Kiwi. Wait, oh, there's more. An American by birth, and for 5 generations back, I can no longer tolerate intolerance or abide greed.
Kids listening to this?
Ladies and gentlemen, but anyway,
I am too.
I'm not the type of guy who can stand by as America turns its back on its families, its values. It doesn't matter how many trophies you win or pictures you take with senators and presidents or keys to the city you're given. It doesn't cover up the fact that whatever America once stood for, it has lost. And so, farewell, America. Well, it's quite a mouthful, folks. And yes, the lines are flashing.
This is the first time I've ever actually wanted to own a car, Mom.
You can say that again.
Mama, why don't you just sit up and join us?
I can't. Nathaniel's handcuffed me to the floor. They're pretend handcuffs. I'm his prisoner.
Mike from Fairfield, you're on the air. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, listen, I love that letter. I just wish I had written it. I agree with everything that guy said. The only thing is, you know, the difference between him and me is he can afford it. I can't afford to bail out. I go to New Zealand in a heartbeat.
Gosh, I kind of like it here, Mike, but then I'm a talk show host, and you're not. John, you're on the air. Let's talk.
Thanks for taking my call. I really enjoy your show. Listen, I agree with that last caller. I used to love this country. Then I lost my job. I've lost my health insurance. Now they're taking away my unemployment.
That's my son.
I'm having a hard time even paying my rent. When that guy goes to New Zealand, I'll tell you what, I want to ride in his luggage.
Should have bet money this would happen. Yeah, right. Hey.
I think it's around the corner. Finally, skinny legs. Been waiting years for these.
What are you talking about? You've had skinny legs your whole life.
Nope. Fat legs. Fat arms, fat feet, fat lips.
You know that's not true.
And floating like a toad.
Your grandma says your self-image needs some work. I'm beginning to believe her.
Not my self-image. My hips. Hey, what is this?
Come on, you're gonna get me in trouble.
This guy didn't even have the guts to sign his name.
Oh, he has a right to his own opinion. I mean, take a look at those bankruptcy signs, the potholes. This is a lot like the town we moved out of.
Well, that's part of what pulled me back. Listen, there's a trailer park about a mile up the road, right around the corner from a youth center. They got a gymnasium, a basketball court, weight rooms. That sound okay to everybody?
Sure. I could get a little hoop action in, you know, 3-pointers.
Well, I want to talk to this guy, which means your mama and I are going to have to do some detective work to find him.
Detective work? Like looking for clues?
Something like that, yes.
Collecting fingerprint evidence?
Well, no, not exactly.
DNA samples?
Get in the car.
Surveillance?
Get in the car.
I know all about that food stuff, you know. My dad's in the CIA.
Yeah, your dad's in the CIA. Now get in the car. I'm gonna go check out the gym, okay?
Just a minute, mister. Manifest destiny, annexation of Texas. You've got a report to do, remember?
Putting it together in my head. I'll sit down and finish it later.
You owe me 2 hours right after dinner.
You know how hard it is to have a school teacher for a mother?
Yes, I do. I had one for a mom also.
Wait up, Josh. Come on, Dinah. Nathaniel.
No. They might need me here. Why would they need you? For your surveillance camera? I happen to be a very good detective. I'm short. I see clues easier. Footprints.
Well, we are going to need all the help we can get. Hop in the car.
Are we going or what?
You think I was wrong for turning around and coming back here, don't you?
I'm just not sure what you hope to accomplish. Some unhappy soul wants to move to another part of the world. Let them.
A few weeks ago, that unhappy soul was me. I was ready to put my back to this country, just get as far away from it as I could. But somebody put a hand out to me and lifted me up. I just wanted to return the favor. If you don't want to come with me, I'll understand.
Oh, I'll come with you. I just have one request.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. What's that?
When we leave here tomorrow, I'm driving.
Oh, gross. Come on, we have work to do. This is the center.
Fascinating.
Here's the office.
Find your man. Find your man. Hands up. Okay, defense, don't fall apart on me now. You want in on this?
Can I get in here?
Hey, back door, Brandon, back door, back door! Lazy defense, man. Come on, you're better than that. We're sort of clear. No, you're not. Go on, get in there. That's it. Come on, guys. Hey, hands up, kid. Keep your eyes open. Oh, man.
No, not postponed. Canceled.
But it says here, interpretive dance for girls ages 12 to 14. A weekend seminar. Builds self-esteem.
Yes, ma'am. I know what it says. I wrote it. I named it.
My granddaughter's self-esteem is in tatters. If she doesn't take the seminar, it could ruin her whole life.
Grandma. My husband and I are the only employees here. Our other teachers are volunteers, and this one unvolunteered at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Just like that.
Well, it's not the first time. Last week, it was tumbling, and the city wouldn't pay for new floor mats. The week before that, it was the Mommy and Me class. And today it's interpretive dance. Now I have to call the girls and tell them not to bother showing up tomorrow.
You don't have to call anybody. I know a thing or two about dance, and I know a whole lot about girls.
Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Dear.
Do you know anything about interpretive dancing?
I'm the queen of interpretive dancing. And I wouldn't mind.
All right. Tomorrow, 10 a.m.
Okay.
Oh, wait. You have to sign some waivers. County regulations.
All this just to be a volunteer?
I know. It puts most people off.
I have a thing.
All right. Take your time. Find your man. Yo, kid. You know what a defensive stance is.
Defensive what?
Is that the magic words now?
All right, gentlemen. Time's up. Clear the floor. Yo, come here.
All right. Okay. Begin, guys.
What's your name?
Josh Green. Yours?
Greg Smith. You want to learn how to play basketball, Josh? You'll be back here tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock sharp. Let's get those basketballs put away.
You got it, man. Yes, sir. Don't forget to take it back in. Yeah, I'll take it, baller. I got it. Perfect.
You distract her. I'll go for the filing cabinet.
Can I help you?
I hope so. Looking for the editor, publisher, or whatever.
Looking at her. I'm Ellen Thresher. How can I help you?
We're looking for the man who wrote this letter.
Well, if you succeed in finding him, please congratulate him for me. I have never seen such a response. We're devoting next week's issue to it.
You want to congratulate him?
Oh, yeah. Why not? He voiced his opinion. Not very many people are willing to do that anymore.
Well, I'd like to voice my opinion in person. Is there any way I can get in touch with him directly?
No, I don't think so. It was an anonymous submission. But I think he's a teacher or something. One of his students hand-delivered the letter.
He's a teacher?
Yeah. The school system here is a mess. Look, if you want to respond to him, why don't you put it down on paper? I could use some help in the minority opinion department.
Minority?
Yeah. Sentiment's running 3-1 in his favor.
Nathaniel, get back over here.
You're not from around this area, are you?
No.
The region's dying. People are losing their jobs. They're losing their houses. Insurance benefits are drying up. It's a terrible time to be here. It's an angry time. Why don't you start writing? And I'll print whatever you come up with.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think she's hiding. I could break her. You want me to make her talk?
Nah, it's all right, pal. Afraid she gave about the only answer she had. Maybe this was a bad idea, Claire.
He's a teacher, Russell. His politics are his own business, but he works with kids. He has an influence on them. What kind of effect will this have? And he's telling his students that it's all right to give up. It's all right to abandon your home just because things aren't going right. No, Russell, we are not leaving here until we find him.
That won't work. What about this
I keep rereading this thing, hoping to find a clue to this guy's identity, but I just keep drawing a blank.
Let's see, there are 10 elementary schools, 6 junior highs, 3 high schools.
And it's Saturday.
We'll try them anyway. Somebody is usually there.
Can I hang out with Grandma if you guys don't need me?
You can be our musical director.
Why don't you can put the tape in the machine and press the button? I'm great at pressing buttons.
What's up, Josh?
Hey, what's happening, Brandon? This is my family.
Nice to meet you, Josh's family. Say, you better get going, man. You're supposed to be there in 5 minutes.
Aren't you going?
Nah, I'm past that remedial thing. I'll catch you later, though.
See ya.
All right.
I'll be at the gym.
need that basketball this morning.
I'll tell you what I tell every kid that comes here. You give me 100%, I'll change your game. Guaranteed. Give me less, I got other things I can do.
Okay.
Good decision.
Want to see some of my moves?
I saw both of them yesterday. Defensive stance, Mr. Green. It's a fundamental part of the game. Around here, we call it the chair. And you should be as comfortable in it as I am in this one. Let's give it a try. Feet apart, shoulder width. Legs bent, back straight, arms out. Okay, now don't be afraid to bend those legs. Good. Sit down until you're in the chair. Good.
Good. This is good.
This is... It'll be easier after you do a couple lengths of the court.
Okay.
45 minutes. Slowly. Right foot leads, left foot drags. Work your way back and forth. Every time you change direction, switch the lead foot. Got it?
No.
You will. Half an hour from now, it'll be second nature. You're on the clock. Get going.
Nothing, all right? Now, humiliating was the way you played yesterday. Now, come on, do what the man says.
Hey, wait. What happened? You know, how come he's in the wheelchair?
It's just one of those things.
Things? What things?
He tried to stop a fight in the parking lot. Took a bullet in the spine.
Okay, basketball players off the court, unless you're taking modern interpretive dance.
Dance? That was canceled.
My wife uncanceled it. Now either get off the floor or break out your tutus.
Let's go, guys.
Ah, not you, Mr. Grain. Stick with the program. Just work around the perimeter. Defense, defense, defense.
This is so weird. My mom made me come. She says I complain too much about my thighs. What's wrong with your thighs? They're huge. They're not huge. These are huge. Oh, please. The whole thing is so embarrassing. I know. Maybe not as embarrassing as I thought.
Dance can be more powerful than words. Interpretive dancing is like learning a new language. Reach out. Extend yourself. Go beyond your own world. Float with me. Dancing is like learning a new language. Your body can express all your feelings. Joy, struggle, love. Take a deep breath and let it go. Let all of your tensions go.
Place could use some new drywall. Coats of paint.
Looks like they're having a hard time at Hans Neal.
Except when it comes to trophies. We must have a really good coach.
Let's go. You're not gonna take it out. Got it. I'm open.
Neither Josh is a good student, but he's a great teacher.
Very nice, very nice.
Are you thinking?
I love it.
Doesn't matter how many trophies you win, or pictures you take with senators, presidents. Or keys to the city.
You found our man.
Hey, guys, come on. Quit clowning. We got a game on here.
Greg.
Yep.
It's the electric company. The city didn't pay the bill. They're shutting us down.
From the creators of Touched by an Angel. The further you get from home, the closer you get to family and your faith. Gerald McRaney stars in Promised Land. Another episode is coming up next, only on Gospel Music Channel.
Hey, man, what you think you doing, huh? This is our jam. You better turn the power back on.
What's going on here,
punk? Yeah, recognize.
Hey, come on.
Hurry up. I ain't playing with you all,
Hey,
man.
come on.
Hey, man's just doing his job. You got a complaint, you know who to take it up with.
Hey, man, Greg, what's up with this? What's going on?
The center's being closed.
It wasn't supposed to happen until the end of the month. But I guess the county decided to save some money. Well, we're closed. It's over.
The whole place is going to be leveled. Turned into a sheriff's station and jail.
That's why you're leaving, isn't it? That's why you're moving to New Zealand.
Moving? To another country?
Brandon, this has nothing to do with you.
I don't believe this.
You wrote that letter. You wrote that letter.
Give us a minute, Josh.
Do I know you?
Russell Green, I'm Josh's father.
And you want to talk me into staying? Not a chance. I can hardly wait to get out of here. No more graffiti on the walls. Busted this, broken that. Fighting red tape, night and day. Wondering if some kid's packing a weapon or not. Yeah, I done my bit. A lot more than most.
You trying to talk me into it, or you into it?
Excuse me. Moving day came sooner than I thought.
I can help you with that if you want.
Thanks, but I think I can handle it. Persistent.
Nothing in the world takes the place of persistence.
I'm giving the books away.
Ah, smart. Books are heavy. They cost a fortune to ship. But you've got to keep this one. My first year teaching, I gave this book to one of my 7th graders. He wouldn't sit still for a minute, but when he sat down with this book, his face glowed. He haunted the libraries. It literally changed his life. If I had any doubts about teaching, that cured it. The harder you work, the harder it is to surrender.
Calvin.
Vince. Lombardi.
Where do you teach?
North Carolina public school. Till my husband got laid off anyway. We lost our house, packed up, and left a town a lot like this one.
You're homeless.
No. No, we have a home. It's attached to a truck. And it's in our hearts, Mr. Smith. So now, my classroom is on the road, and my children are my students.
Well, my students are my children. My wife and I never had children of our own.
So the kids here became family. And this center, our home. Without it, without them, I don't see any point in staying.
Mr. Smith, we've been on the road a while now. Met a lot of people who've gone someplace else looking for the answer to their problems. I promise you, what you're after is not on the other side of the world. It's here. Isn't that the message you want to give those kids? Your kids.
I think I can finish up here now. Thanks.
What happened to the lights?
We're closed. I'm sorry, girls, no class.
We went to lunch and you shut the whole place down? I was just starting to like this dance stuff.
It was the county. We didn't have any choice.
Well, guess I better go tell Grandma.
Look, if there was anything I could do...
You could give us our class back. Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you want to have classes outside.
Cool. Okay, yeah, thanks. Let's go.
Sheriff Bates?
That's right. Do I know you?
No, sir, but I feel like I know you. Name's Russell Green.
You registered voter, Green?
Well, yes, sir, I am, but in another part of the country. We just passing through.
If you're here to complain about that speed trap out on 18, you'll have to forget it. I mean, we've had 2 serious accidents on...
No, sir, I'm here to talk to you about Greg Smith. He runs the youth center.
Yeah, I know Greg.
He's leaving the country.
You don't say. Now, why is he doing that?
Well, sir, it's all right here.
Yeah, I saw this thing. Greg wrote this? I don't believe.
Well, we're just visitors here, but in a way, that gives us a better view. Now, this youth center is important to a lot of people, a lot of kids. Your town's going to suffer when it closes.
We got an ugly situation here, Mr. Green. The economy in this area stinks. Unemployment's up, tax revenues are down, crime's skyrocketing. We need more jail space. The county just can't afford to buy any of the property.
Well, I guess you are going to need a place to lock up these kids with all that time on their hands.
You think I want this to happen? You think this doesn't just about break my heart? My kid learned how to play basketball in that gym. My hands are tied.
Draft 3 and counting.
Yo, Giles, wanna grab something to eat or go bowling or something?
Yeah, if I can.
Don't be late.
Where's he going?
He's got my permission.
Okay.
Russell, he doesn't get the opportunity to be with boys his own age very often.
Yeah, I suppose.
I wish you weren't such a worrier sometimes.
What'd I say?
Besides, what kind of trouble could he get into anyway?
Come on, what are you doing, man?
Oops. Guess we better go in there and clean up all that glass, huh? Josh, come on, get in here, man.
What? Don't worry. I'm not gonna make you get in the chair.
Guys, what are we doing in here?
It's Saturday night, man. This is where we always are on Saturday night.
Hey, Brandon, remember the Christmas tournament?
Yeah. 10 seconds left. Down by 1.
Set up the screen.
Tony goes baseline. At the buzzer. Yes.
Won the league.
That's great.
Was great. This place kept us out of jail, and now they're gonna turn into a jail. Pretty coincidental, huh?
Ironic. It's not coincidental, it's ironic.
Well, whatever. It's history now. Thanks to the mouth.
Smoked us bad. This was our place.
Yeah, I thought he was with us. He ain't nothing but a liar.
Let's do it.
Cut it out, guys. Hey. Come on, man. You're asking for trouble.
Look, Josh, come on, man. This place is condemned, all right?
Look, I don't want to be doing this.
Come on, live a little.
Make yourself useful.
Look, I'm not doing this. This is wrong. Cut it out, guys.
Hey! Freeze!
Don't be too hard on him, Russell.
Don't be too hard on him. Breaking and entering, vandalism.
We haven't heard his side yet.
Oh, I'm sure we will hear his side of it. Eventually, we might even hear the truth.
Where's Dinah and Nathaniel?
In the waiting area. What worries me is how at home Nathaniel is in the jail. No, Josh?
They went to get him.
Oh, Russell, stop huffing. I'm sure there's a perfectly logical explanation for this.
Well, there is. He was with the wrong group of kids, and they committed an act of vandalism.
As if you never did at his age.
No, not like that, no.
What about the mailbox you blew up? A quarter stick of dynamite, you told me. It landed a block away, you said.
Mailbox? Mr. Wilson's mailbox? You swore to me. You put your hand on that Bible.
Mama, that happened over 30 years ago.
Well, I don't care. Why, I stood up for you. I swore to that man that no son of mine would ever destroy a mailbox.
No respect for private property. Oh, government property, actually.
Wait a minute. Now, how did this get all twisted around to me?
You know what I'd have done to you if I'd
Yes,
found
ma'am,
out?
I sure do, which is exactly why I didn't say anything to you.
There is no statute of limitation in my household. You are grounded, Russell Green.
What?
Yes.
Next time you try saving the youth center, talk to your kid here about not tearing it down. Now, we know you folks are just passing through, so we're not going to press charges. But do me a favor. Pass through tomorrow.
Two peas in a pod.
Look, I'm sorry. You know, about the gym and all.
Yeah, well, thanks. I know it wasn't your idea. And the others, I understand their frustration. Should have leveled with them from the get-go.
Why didn't you? Unless secretly you were hoping something might happen to change your mind.
Well, if I wasn't sure before, I am now.
Hey, thanks for stopping by, huh?
Sure.
Can't imagine you meant to throw this away.
Russell, do you still have that letter I wrote?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Let me have it. I'll take care of it.
Fine. See you back at the trailer.
Josh, you go on ahead and I'll be back in a little bit.
Don't worry, I already know. Stay away from Josh. I've heard it before.
But it shouldn't be too hard. He's grounded. He thought life was boring before. He has no idea. What about you? You folks upset?
I'll stay with my brother and his wife. He told me one more strike and I'm out.
Well, you, me, and Josh are in the same boat, kind of. You see that woman right over there? Well, that's my mama. Last night she found out about a stunt that I pulled back when I was about your age. Something like you boys did last night. She grounded me. Well, I'm just glad she didn't tan my hide. That's what she used to do. I did it in a moment of anger. But I was stupid and I was wrong. I never did apologize to old Mr. Wilson for blowing up his mailbox. A couple of years later, he died. And there went my chance.
I don't know why I did it last night. After all he did for me. I was there the night Greg was shot. There was this kid. It's bad news. One day me and him was throwing down. I don't remember why. I just remember wailing on him as hard as I could. And then there's Greg. He's trying to break us up. One minute he's standing. The next he's on the ground. Bleeding. This kid had a piece and shot him. I had no idea. 2 months later, Greg's at my door. In a wheelchair. Wanted to join the basketball league. He'll never walk again because of me. And he wants me to join the basketball team. I'm gonna miss him, man. I don't even know what New Zealand is.
Flow with the music. Let it carry you. Like the wind, like the waves.
Come on, move it, Grandma.
Tom Jarrett here with a special guest. This is Mrs. Claire Green, who has a thing or two to say about our local expatriate. All right, Claire, let's talk about it.
Thanks, Tom. When you read that letter on the air, I kind of felt sorry for this man who had decided to renounce his citizenship.
Why is that, Claire?
You know we'll go a lot faster if we listen to some music.
Isn't about speed.
If the cancer of greed and intolerance is what drove him away, did he really think he'd find the antidote in any other country on this planet?
Huh?
But then this is America, and love it or leave it, as they say. Now, my husband believes this is America, love it or get up off the couch and fix it.
Well, I'll be.
Then I discovered that Mr. Smith and I had something in common. We work with kids. And that's when I realized I had to let Mr. Smith know that the dream is still here for us. And all those people who agreed with Mr. Smith's letter, let me just say, the funny thing about dreams is the only way to make them come true is to wake up, not give up. Wake up and get busy. Don't give in to the cancer of greed and intolerance and apathy. We just can't afford to lose any more Greg Smiths.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Green. I certainly hope Greg Smith is listening.
Probably not. The city has closed down the youth center where he works. There's no power, no funds to keep it open. And I just wanted to make an appeal to anyone who's been helped by Greg Smith to get down there now. Take your checkbook, take your paintbrush, take whatever you can. Just go. Go now. Greg Smith needs your help. And the kids need a youth center. Thank you. That's all I wanted to talk about.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. I'll get on down to the youth center at Fairfield and Green.
Is this here for a reason?
Yeah. This comes with. Hey.
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Smith?
Hi.
Don't remember me, do you?
Oh, give me a minute.
About 15 years ago, I was a little gym rat around here. Steve Potter.
The stick. Sticks Potter. Hey.
Yeah. I just stopped by to say thanks. I mean, it was you that taught me how to play ball, and you taught me about life when I was hanging around that gym, too. I'm not rich, but I'm doing okay. Everyone needs insurance. It's not much, but I hope it helps. Don't let them shut you down.
Jason Carter?
Coach, keep the place open. My wife's pregnant. We're gonna have a little girl. And I want her to grow up in this building just like I did.
Oh, so you got some company?
Yeah. Lights, too. What's going on?
Somebody must have paid the bill. Come with me. I got something to show you.
Mr. Smith. Dean White. Little League champions, 1979.
Hi, good to see you.
Hi. Angela Berry.
Yeah.
15 years ago, none of the coaches would let any girls on their team, but you let me play. I've never forgotten you. And, I don't think I ever thanked you enough. I'm a deputy sheriff now. And if my boss gives you any trouble, you just let me know.
The way we're going, if you lose the youth center, they'll have to build you another one.
Look, I don't know what to say. This.
Just say 2 words, man. I'll stay. I mean, that's what we've been waiting to hear, right? That's right. If you do that, hey, I'll paint this whole place top to bottom by myself.
They're taking this place away from me.
Man, they're not taking it away from you. They're taking it away from us. All right? And we're not going to let that happen, are we?
All right, what's going on here? There's a traffic jam outside. The county switchboard's flooded.
What's going on here is we're taking back our home.
Yeah, right on.
You want to build a jail here, you're going to have to plow me under with it.
You know, Sheriff, you got a room full of voters here. You handle us right, it could be a room full of campaign workers.
I talked the county into building a new sheriff's station. Now, with your support,
Nice little town.
Great little town.
Oh, that reminds me. The keys to the truck, Russell? I'm driving.
Love it when you get rough.